June 9th, 2026. That is going to be the last update given to Destiny 2 in its entirety. And that is something that we have unfortunately expected to be coming for a long time now, but we've just been dreading the day that it's actually announced. And unfortunately, that day has arrived, and it's just sad to see. I mean, this is coming from a Destiny 1 veteran. I started my journey in the House of Wolves DLC kind of in the middle of when it dropped, but still, I want to at least say, a little early into the Destiny franchise. I didn't get to play like the beta or anything or get to be there at the launch, but I started early and I grew with that a deep, deep, deep passion for this game. And I didn't even get to start doing raids or anything like that until like King's Fall, when I actually started to make friends off of the game. And I actually had one of my IRL friends from my school finally buy the game after I begged him for months on end just to get it so we could play the strikes together. He fell in love with it too, and we ended up being our go-to trials team with usually getting one extra random that we'd find off of LFG. It was just like a really fun experience, and I met some of my best online friends from Destiny 1 doing raids like Wrath of the Machine or the 390 Vault of Glass when that was released during Rise of Iron. I had so much fun playing that game, and then the transition going into Destiny 2 when the beta dropped and everyone was playing it, and yeah, we were all very skeptical, but we had fun. And what I'm trying to say is, as Destiny veterans, whether it's from 1 or 2, we sat through all the highs and the lows, and even more of the lows because we all know there were a lot of lows. But the point being is that we had this, not only this franchise, but this community that was built on, PvE and the Crucible PvP, where it was very competitive, but you still had a very good and, all in all, I want to say redeemable community. Yes, there was always a couple bad apples, but it was just all in all a really great community, and LFG brought that together even more. And if not that, then PlayStation 4 communities when that was a huge thing, Xbox One when they had their looking for groups, which I believe they still do. So that's still going on for them, but it was just a major, major, major game for a lot of us. And for me, I dedicated a lot of hours, and I mean like thousands of hours combined with Destiny 1 and 2. I no-lifed these games, and if I were to show you a screenshot of my Hunter right now, which I will, I guess, you can kind of see that I was very big into Destiny 2 fashion on top of that. I loved this game to my deepest, deepest, deepest of passions, and to just kind of see that it was tossed away to see if Marathon could possibly succeed because, well, they wanted it to, it's disappointing because I had fun with Marathon for like the first 2 weeks that I played it, and then realized that this wasn't gonna last and kind of jumped ship. I wasn't by any means like a diehard defender of Marathon, nor have I ever considered myself to be, but I had fun with it for the first 2 weeks. I had a good couple matches, got some nice loot, and eventually I was just like, okay, well, that was fun, I guess. Let's get back to the Destiny updates. I kind of want to get back to that. Let's go have some like new strikes added. Let's get some dungeons and anything. Or why not just start thinking about Destiny 3? Like, stuff like that. And instead, we got radio silence and the promise of, oh, we're going to be getting a future update and it's going to be really cool, don't worry. To now basically getting told, hey, that future update we were promising, that's the last update you're getting from us for that game. We want to focus on other things and other titles now. And I get it. This game franchise has been long running. You're gonna have people left and right saying, good riddance, this game sucks. It's been on the fence for so long, yada yada. But reality is, you can't just accept that a game like this that had such a deep and loving community just got tossed away like that. For what? For what on top of that? Sorry, I just have to adjust this. But it just disturbs me. It just really disturbs me. I don't know. I mean, like, when I say for what, I really mean like for Marathon, because again, it was really like, if you put it into perspective, if Marathon didn't exist, or if it at least didn't get released when it was released, there would still at least be somewhat consecutive updates to Destiny, maybe, that would keep players interested and maybe keep the game updated a little bit longer while they were in development for a third title. Instead, we were just slapped in the face and told, you know, there you go, sorry about that. And I don't know, it's just depressing. It's sad to see such a loving game that I dedicated so much time to go, and to see the Monument of Triumph be announced to, you know, be the send-off of the community that was built off of this. It's cute, but it's just like, when I look at this monument in game now, I'm just gonna feel sad. And not for the sadness of losing Destiny 2, for the sadness of why we lost Destiny 2. And I'm very, very, very thankful that Bungie is deciding to keep the servers online and not turn the lights off, and they're still gonna let us play Destiny 2 for however long until it takes to make a third title, if there even is a third title being considered, you know, to be in the making, which I think would just be an easy slam dunk for Bungie, and I think they see that too, that is clearly what their community is looking for from them in the future, so it would just be stupendous if they didn't take the bag on that anyways. So that I am beyond thankful for, and I will not, you know, turn a blind eye to the fact that they did that for us. I'm very thankful, especially with all that scary stuff that happened recently, where we had, you know, the Stop Killing Games movement, you know, love you, defending all of us gamers for the rights to own games that we buy with our hard-earned money. It's very uncertain times, and I just want to say collectively to all of y'all who are watching this video up to this point, I feel your pain, I feel your concern, I feel your annoyance, your anger. I get it. I get it. And I apologize that you have to go through that, because it sucks. It literally sucks. So, with that being said, I really just hope the best for the future of the Destiny franchise and whatever can be done for it. I really just want there to be success for whatever future there may be for this game. Or the title, at least. It's, you can't carry the franchise off of Destiny Mobile forever. is what I have to say, really. But I just hope that they can see what they did and learn from it, and give us that big number 3, because, you know, what's it they say about the third one? It's, you know, third time's the charm. Goldilocks said the third time was just right. 3 is just that lucky number. So, the big 3. We're hoping for it. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, consider subscribing to the channel, it'll help me out. I will be dropping my Slender the Arrival Part 2 eventually, probably this weekend, and yeah, with that being said, I will send this video off with a thank you to all of you who stuck with the game to the very end, and a thank you to all of you who stuck through the video to the very end. I appreciate it. And there may have been a chance that we've run into each other in a strike or something at some point, whether it was Destiny 1 or 2, and if we did, it was good playing with you. And I probably don't even know if we did, you probably don't even know, but there's always just that slim chance. So just from a player to a player, thank you. I hope you enjoy the last update. And yeah, good luck, Guardian. See you on the flip side.